The Ouija board, a seemingly harmless parlor game, has a long and eerie history. Used for centuries to communicate with the spirit world, its origins date back to ancient China, and it gained widespread popularity during the 19th century spiritualism movement. Despite its innocent appearance, the Ouija board is shrouded in dark legends and unsettling tales. Tonight, we delve into 3 horrifying true stories of those who dared to peer beyond the veil, only to be met with unimaginable terror. Our first story comes from a group of teenagers who thought a Ouija board would make for a fun night. As they gathered around the board in a dimly lit room, candles flickering ominously, they began to ask harmless questions. At first, the planchette moved slowly, spelling out strange and incoherent messages. But soon the atmosphere shifted, cold drafts swept through the room, and the planchette began moving with an alarming speed, spelling out chilling warnings. The teens tried to end the session, but the board seemed to have a will of its own. The planchette circled the word goodbye frantically, but never landed. Shadows danced on the walls, and whispers filled the air. One of the teens fainted, and it took hours for the group to regain their composure. The next account is from a young couple who found an old Ouija board in their attic. Intrigued, they decided to give it a try. As they asked the board questions, unsettling answers were revealed. The spirit claimed to be a child, lost and alone. The couple, feeling sympathetic, continued to communicate. Suddenly, the planchette shot across the board, spelling out "get out" repeatedly. The temperature in the room plummeted, and the lights flickered violently. Terrified, they stopped the session and threw the board away. However, the haunting continued. Footsteps echoed in the hallway at night, and objects moved on their own. The couple eventually moved out, convinced that they had awakened something that refused to rest. Our final story is from a skeptic who wanted to debunk the myths surrounding the Ouija board. He conducted a session alone, documenting everything with a camera. Initially, nothing happened, but as the night wore on, the atmosphere grew heavy with an oppressive silence. The planchette started to move erratically, spelling out nonsense. Disheartened, the skeptic was about to end the session when the board spelled out his name. A cold hand seemed to grip his shoulder, and he heard a sinister voice whisper his name. He bolted from the room, but the phenomena followed him. Strange markings appeared on his walls, and he was plagued by night terrors. It took a professional medium to cleanse his house and put the spirit to rest, but the skeptic was left deeply shaken. These stories remind us that the Ouija board is not a toy. It is a gateway, and some doors should never be opened. If these true Ouija board stories sent chills down your spine, give this video a thumbs up. Have you ever had a frightening experience with a Ouija board? Share your story in the comments below. For more terrifying stories and paranormal encounters, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos.